what was happening with this little baby girl with multiple brain surgeries to see what was going on. Why wasn't she waking up? Her mother was drugging her.
I also don't have a coffee machine and I really need a new coffee. Like, I really need a real coffee right now. But I've just got the stick ones. It's gonna do. It's gonna have to do.
I don't know about you, but that does not look like genuine sadness, and it is because it was all a lie.
Allanah has been profiting off of Daisy's sickness. She has GoFundMe pages, all of her TikToks that are now deleted. The whole page is deleted. All of it has been her doing this to her daughter.
Quite so scary in my life because Ellie just had a seizure.
Police have put a stop on the GoFundMe apparently. Anyway, it's really, really sad, and I just hope those little children are okay.
But just a reminder, they were telling everyone that she was in palliative care, and palliative care means the very end of life. So it's unclear like how long Allanah had intended to continue this charade going.
Hey loves, we need to talk about something super serious that's been circulating online. A story so jaw-dropping and disturbing that it'll make you question just how far some people are willing to go for fame and attention on social media. This is not your average tea. This is a full-blown expose of a TikTok influencer mom who allegedly put her own child's life at risk for clout, sympathy, and cold hard cash.
I can tell you what they showed. It documented their young daughter's medical journey, including numerous hospital visits. But 10 News First understands police believe the child wasn't sick with an illness. Instead, there are allegations the young child was being poisoned to cause similar symptoms. Now, the TikTok account went silent this week, and it's unclear just how much money was raised before the fundraiser was deleted, but it's thought to have been a significant amount. Now, police, they say that forensic testing is underway to confirm the allegations, but those tests could take weeks to return results. At this point in time, no charges have been laid. And a man linked to this case today released a statement online saying he had no idea about the alleged poisoning. Now,
and honestly, it's leaving everyone asking, how did we get here? Today we're diving deep, like really deep, into the tragic and messy situation surrounding Allanah Harris, a social media influencer from Australia. Allanah has been accused of faking her youngest daughter's illness by drugging her to create symptoms, all while documenting their so-called journey on TikTok for sympathy and financial gain. It is wild, it is heartbreaking, and it's a lot to unpack, so grab a snack, settle in, and let's get into it. For context, Allanah and her husband Brock Harris are parents to 4 young children: 7-year-old James, 3-year-old Chase, 2-year-old Ellie, and the youngest one, 1-year-old Daisy.
In the last couple of months, our lives have changed so much. We have gone from living normal lives to now living in the hospital. Daisy is now having seizures that last anywhere from an hour to 2.5 hours at a time, and she's having more than one of these a day. I kept getting notifications from my PO box to come and collect my stuff, so I thought I could do a bit of a haul in another video.
They gained fame on TikTok under their family account, The Harris Family, which quickly amassed over 1 million followers. Their content? A mix of relatable parenting struggles, cute family moments, and most prominently, updates about Daisy's alleged health struggles. Daisy, Allanah claimed, was born with a slew of severe health conditions that had the family constantly in and out of hospitals. According to Allanah, Daisy suffered from epilepsy, focal cortical dysplasia, infertile spasms, a rare genetic disorder called tuberous sclerosis complex.
However, law enforcement believed that the child wasn't sick with an illness at all and that Allanah was poisoning her to cause her to have similar symptoms. Back in August of this year, the Daily Mail released this article about how Daisy was in critical condition and that she had a rare genetic disease. The article states that since Daisy was 6 months old, she had been suffering from multiple seizures every day and that the family discovered she had TSC. TSC is a genetic disease that causes non-cancerous tumors to grow in the body's vital organs. So Allanah would post TikTok videos about how Daisy had multiple tumors on her brain, had to have 2 brain surgeries, and that she would sleep from 18 to 20 hours a day, and doctors couldn't figure out why.
For those unfamiliar, TSC is a condition that causes 9 tumors to grow in vital organs, including the brain, and can result in developmental delays, seizures, and other complications. Allannah's videos were often tearful and emotionally charged. She showed Daisy hooked to monitors, described her countless seizures, and even shared details of multiple surgeries that Daisy underwent. In one particularly heartbreaking video, Allanah shaved Daisy's hair in preparation for what she claimed was yet another brain surgery. She even told her followers that Daisy had been placed under palliative care, insinuating that her condition was terminal.
We were just told that our daughter's brain is covered in tumors. My baby girl, she's so little. And I said, how many tumors does she have in her brain? And that's when they said there's too many to even count. Her head would just like drop and go completely floppy, and then she would come back and then it would drop again and her eyes would like roll back. I was diagnosed on Friday with epilepsy, Sunday with infantile spasms, and then Thursday with tuberous sclerosis complex. I need a hug.
Naturally, Allannah's audience rallied around her. Viewers poured out their support in the comments, sharing prayers, kind words, and encouragement. But it did not stop there. Allanah and her family launched a GoFundMe campaign, spearheaded by Daisy's grandmother, to help cover this overwhelming medical expenses. The fundraiser reportedly collected more than $60,000, with more local businesses even donating tens of thousands of dollars in additional support. One small business owner in particular gave the family an astonishing $40,000. For a while, Allannah's story seemed airtight. She had the emotional videos, the medical jargon, and the receipts, literally in the form of a fundraiser. But as we've learned time and time again, not everything is as it seems online.
So people are like, why? Why was she doing this? She started a GoFundMe page, which there was thousands and thousands of dollars donated to help this family. I could never even fathom pretending my child was sick to get money, to get famous. Meanwhile, this baby girl has had multiple surgeries because they couldn't figure out why she just kept sleeping, and it was because she was drugged with Valium.
A few sharp-eyed TikTok users began noticing inconsistencies in Allannah's posts. Some felt that her tone did not match the gravity of what she was describing. For example, in one video where she was supposedly sharing devastating news about Daisy's health, Allanah also casually mentioned wanting a new coffee machine. Critics argued that her priorities seemed off, with one commenter pointing out, how can you be discussing your child's brain tumors and asking for coffee recommendations in the same breath? Others noticed that Allanah rarely showed genuine emotion in her videos. Even in moments where you'd expect tears or visible distress, she appeared oddly composed, almost rehearsed.
In my life, because Ellie just had a seizure and blew in my arms. When we got to the hospital, her temperature was still over 40 degrees and it didn't come down for like several hours. She was so hot and sweaty, but she just wanted to cuddle her.
Daisy has had to undergo multiple brain surgeries, all while being documented by her mother for content. Some of Daisy's nurses came across the Harris family page, and it began to set off some huge red flags. It has now come out that Daisy's mom has been poisoning Daisy and drugging her into the paralyzed state she's been experiencing, which has also allegedly been the reason for not only the seizures, but also the episodes of cardiac arrest.
While these observations alone weren't enough to raise alarm bells, they set the stage for what was about to unravel. The real bombshell came from the medical staff caring for Daisy. As Allanah continued to share updates online, nurses at the hospital began noticing discrepancies between her social media content and Daisy's actual medical records. Something just wasn't adding up. Curious and probably concerned, the nurses reportedly followed Anna's TikTok and Instagram accounts. What they discovered was alarming. According to hospital staff, Allanah was exaggerating or outright fabricating Daisy's symptoms. Medical tests consistently showed no evidence of the conditions Allanah claimed her daughter had. After one of Daisy's surgeries, which turned out which turned up no abnormalities, the hospital decided to conduct a toxicology test. The results were chilling. Daisy's system contained high levels of benzodiazepines, a type of sedative medication used to treat anxiety, seizures, and insomnia.
Nurses start following on social media. They start running talk screens on this little girl. Comes back that the little girl has BNCOs in her system, which make her exhibit the symptoms that she was exhibiting, making her very, very sick. This little girl has been in and out of the hospital for her entire first year of life. Mom is become a TikTok star because of it, because she's documenting this entire thing. She's gaining sympathy. She's gaining money. She has GoFundMe's fulfilled. Thousands of dollars she raised for this little girl for nothing.
This information came to light. It did not take long for the story to spill into social media. Screenshots of text messages allegedly from someone with inside knowledge of the situation began circulating online. One message read, "Got some Harris family tea for you. The mom and or dad have been dragging Daisy the whole time. Nurses started following her Insta/TikTok and realized she's spreading false info. Daisy doesn't have brain tumors and she was never palliative." The hospital ran a toxicology report and it showed high levels of benzodiazepines in her system. The text also revealed that Daisy and her siblings had been removed from Allanah and Brooke's custody. At the time of the leak, Daisy was still hospitalized but reportedly doing well, showing none of the symptoms Allanah had described. One source even claimed she's awake, sitting up, eating, just being a normal 1-year-old.
Allanah had posted to her social media accounts that Daisy was in palliative care when she posted this video stating, "No parent should need to be told their baby is going into palliative care." Also posted this video that said, "After 4 weeks in the hospital, 9 days in PICU, 8 cardiac arrests, Daisy is now going into her first brain surgery." Now their local news media outlets are reporting that police are in fact investigating. No arrests have been made as of right now.
Amid the chaos, questions about Brooke's involvement began swirling. Was he complicit in Allannah's alleged actions, or was he genuinely unaware? Brooke initially went silent, but as public pressure mounted, he resurfaced with a statement on Snapchat. In the post, Brooke denied any knowledge of Allanah dragging Daisy, writing, "For what it's worth, I had no idea what Allanah was doing to Daisy. I pushed for those surgeries because I believed they would help her. I did not realize she was being dragged, causing her symptoms to appear as they did. I'm sorry, I couldn't protect my daughter better." While some found Brooke's words sincere, others remained skeptical. Critics pointed out that it's hard to imagine a parent living under the same roof as Allanah and Daisy without noticing something suspicious. Could it be possible that Brooke was turning a blind eye, or was he truly in the dark? As the investigation unfolds, experts have suggested that Allanah may suffer from Munchausen syndrome by proxy, MSP. For those unfamiliar, MSP is a mental health disorder where a caregiver, often a parent, fabricates or induces illness in someone under their care to gain sympathy, attention, or other benefits. While this could explain Allannah's behavior, it does not excuse it.
Can you just imagine what this poor innocent baby has been going through? So many of us have been following this, checking for updates, praying for them. They had a GoFundMe, so I know many people had been sending them money. How could you actually do this to your child? Your innocent little baby. 2 brain surgeries for no reason. I just still can't get over this. One thing's for certain, I'm so happy those nurses ran that report. If not, this would have just continued happening. I hope and pray sweet baby Daisy is okay.
If Allanah is found guilty, she could face serious legal consequences, including charges of fraud, child endangerment, and medical abuse. And while mental health conditions like MSP may play a role, they're not a free pass to harm others. As expected, the story has sparked a massive wave of reactions online. People are heartbroken for Daisy and her siblings, furious at Allanah, and deeply concerned about the broader implications of influencer culture. One comment summed it up perfectly. This poor baby went through unnecessary surgeries and trauma, all because her mom wanted internet fame. It's beyond disgusting. Others have called for a thorough investigation into Allannah's treatment of her other children. Some recalled videos where Allanah mentioned Ellie, her 2-year-old, having a seizure and Chase sleeping for unusually long periods. Could Allanah have been dragging them too? The thought is horrifying, but it's a question investigators will undoubtedly explore. This case also shines a harsh light on the darker side of social media. Allanah was able to leverage her platform to manipulate not only her followers, but also the entire community and local businesses. It's a sobering reminder that not everything we see online is as it appears, and that the pursuit of likes, shares, and donations can sometimes come at a devastating cost.
She's got 1.1 million followers on TikTok. She actually turned all the comments off about a month ago, so I think this is when she started getting a few questions asked. She also put her Instagram on private. I'm just feeling for those children so much. This is just trauma for life.
The investigation is ongoing, and while we wait for updates, the world will be watching closely. If the allegations are proven true, Allanah could face significant legal repercussions. And as for Brooke, his role or lack thereof remains a key question in this unfolding drama. In the meantime, let's keep Daisy and her siblings in our thoughts. These children deserve a safe, loving environment where they can heal and grow without being used as pawns for social media clout. So, loves, what do you think? Do you believe Brooke's claims that he knew nothing about Allanah's actions? Should Allanah face severe punishment, or is this a case of mental illness that needs to be addressed differently? And what does this scandal say about the dangers of influencer culture and the responsibility we, as followers, have when supporting creators online? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this and other stories. Until next time, stay safe and remember, not everything you see online is the full truth.